Hello there, this is Mr. Finglish Talking Hands from Bad English Rex. Except this time you don't see my talking hands, because I thought this time you will see through video clips and photos that I have taken on this festival. If you're thinking, how is looking Finnish summer festival parking place? It's like this. Festival was 3 days, 3 day long, and it was in the middle of Finland, kind of middle of, in nearby Jyväskylä, which is bigger city, but in Laukaa, which is small place, and place was amazing. Everything was organized really well. Oh, by the way, this will be in 3 parts, so this is the path, the festival. Like first day. First day was a little bit shorter than other ones, but it was great also. About 6 o'clock evening. Line up was awesome, but let's go through about lineup. I tried to see at least a little bit every band, and first one was Paha Kaksonen, Rane Rautiainen and Paha Kaksonen. But I have to say, at least right now, it wasn't my thing. Well, drummer had great looking mask on, but yeah, I was thinking their like speech between the songs. Why? They're adults and they're talking like that way, at least what I heard on some between some songs. I went to the toilet, and that was a fun thing also. Fun. Awesome that every time when I went to toilet, there wasn't like long lines, because some festivals, even though they have toilets, a lot of the lines are quite long, and there was this places for men that you can just stand. I don't know how you call it, but that was one reason that there wasn't line, because there was a plenty of that kind of places. Awesome plus. Then was coming something that I was almost waiting a little bit, because I haven't seen them live before, Battle Lore, but they haven't been as active. They're like doing some Tolkien kind of metal music. I don't know. It might be that every song is about something related to Tolkien's stories. I'm not sure right now. I have to check it. But yeah, maybe because they haven't been so active, it was like it didn't like start joy inside of me. They were a little bit like maybe nervous or something. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe in some other place when maybe also that kind of music in the middle of day, it was 6 past 15 or when they started, so it was really light outdoors, as you can see on this picture. And on here you can see also how wonderful looking place it was. It was like a little bit hill and next to beach. The beach, I don't know, is there beach, but next to water there was this stage, and behind it was a lake, and it was really beautiful look. And also, if you wanted to sit down, you could still see it, because it was a little bit hill, like I said. I don't know, hill is maybe too much to say about that, but still you were able to see it. And yeah. Then came a Wolfheart, which is one of my favorite band, especially because this vocalist Tuomas Saukkonen, man here, he was also man behind Before the Dawn, and Before the Dawn has been really important to me. And it wasn't as heavy as Wolfheart is. Wolfheart is more straight. It can maybe even too blackish for some ones, like not black metal, but still blast beat and so on. But yeah, I have to say I like it. It's quite much, and he's really good on stage for this kind of music. I don't know if he would play reggae music, that maybe that wouldn't survive. And this was first flame picture from me, and this is also a thing that I think almost every band had flames. So I think festivals had already both flames, and they were using it on every band. And it was actually really cool, though, because everyone had them. It was a little bit. But would I buy flames for every band if I was able? Of course, because it's a really cool, especially night time, also daytime, because the lights aren't so, because it's so light, quite long in Finland. Even it wasn't midsummer anymore, but still. And yeah, food, kebab. Food is also a really important thing at festival, and I had some snacks with me, so I wasn't buying everything from there, because it can be quite expensive to buy everything from there. And I had empty bottle, and yeah, so I was able to fill it. And drinking is really important at festivals, because like last time when I was here in same festival, I wasn't drinking enough, and my headache was next day quite awful. Some people get headache because of drinking, and some people get the headache because they don't drink. But yeah, there was a different kind of food. There will be video clip, maybe from that later. But it was some chicken and rice. It was good. Here you can see it's not yet dark. It just looks like in camera it's really light. As you can see on right, there's still sun. But there was a Northern Kings that I liked. It's Northern Kings is like band that plays metal versions from some Queen songs, and we don't need another hero. What and that kind of songs. Really known songs. They and big hits. They play metal versions, and it's band that could be on some tour where also non-metal fans would go, and they would say, "Oh, they're singing so well," because there was good band. I think this is same band that has been working with this Christmas tour where they play Christmas songs. And Toni Kakko, not Kakka. Kakka is poo. Kakko is from Sonata Arctica, power metal band, originally power metal band. And here's Jarkko Ohola, originally from Teräsbetoni, white clothes, and then comes Marko Hietala from Tarot, and he was also in Nightwish, playing bass and singing, and then comes J.P. Leppäluoto, who has been in Karn and Harmaja and Poison Black, and also as a special guest on Dark Sarah album. I don't know, does anyone of you know them, but that's the thing that he has been doing. So, what did I like? I like it a lot, and like I say, I could see them also in some concert hall tour where everyone just sit down and listen carefully, and no one's standing except after the last song when clapping your hands. I could easily, and people would wear some fancy clothes. I could easily see them also in that kind of places. At Rock Festival, it worked also well. But yeah, maybe I would see more in some other place. But it wasn't bad, because they play really well, they sing really well, and they made some funny comments also, and so on. After that, there would have been Icebreaker, but they didn't come because of something. I don't remember any more reason. But then came this. No, not Cigarette. It was Steven Seagulls. And it's awesome, man. It's awesome, and it fit really well for a metal festival. That's fun that last band plays metal, and I don't think this fits better even, because they're playing hillbilly songs, kind of versions from band like Metallica, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, and they have these fun instruments that they're using, like harmonic and banjo, and they are awesome. And they were also fun in their speeches, and there was also mosh pit going, or cycle pit. That's fun to see. Hillbill band. I don't know, can you say hillbill? Go to listen it. To me it sounds hillbill, and so I haven't listened to too much hillbill music that I could say. But yeah, and it's fun to see that kind of music played, and at the same time there is going circle pit. Awesome. So that's one band that I could go to see also again this summer, because it's so energetic and fun. Because it's fun to hear version from Metallica played that way, or AC/DC. AC/DC actually works really well. Yeah. And they're skillful musicians, I would say. Then came Dark Tranquility, and also about this. This I could have mentioned also from earlier bands, but festivals, everything was organized well, and there wasn't too much lineup, or I didn't see any like big fights or anything that kind of problems. But sound, now and then, it wasn't work well. There was some guitars failed away. I didn't hear them on some song, and the bass was coming that way sometimes that it went in Finnish I would say porridge, like you didn't recognize so well different instruments and so on. So that was really a little bit sad. I don't know, was it the too small company that had done this festival, or was it like because of COVID? There has been people who have been doing this for them as work, like mixing and so on. So some of them have to go to some other works, and so is it like the bigger, could I say, bigger names are somewhere else, or it just was bad luck or something? I don't know. Would be actually really really nice to know. And also Dark Tranquility had some problems with technique. I don't remember anymore what it was looking. Was it with them that there was a broken bass, like bass drum microphone? I don't remember, but I saw the technician going there, and even bigger problem was that their other guitarist wasn't able to come there. So I think that also made some problems for. But still, I kind of like it, even though it was like missing something, because singer was really, he was energetic, lightful, yes, metal band and lightful, and so on. And again, you saw there some fire. But then came Soen, and this I wasn't accepting so much. Because I was thinking Soen because they are like a little bit atmospheric and progressive and so on. But wow, they were awesome. They were, could I say, really good musicians, and this vocalist was awesome. He was really energetic, and he sounded really good, at least for my ears. And as you can see here, and yeah, this was first days, especially first day, like surprising band for me, and maybe the best. This and Steven Seagulls, but maybe even Soen even more. Well, yeah. And last band was Staminum, Finnish progressive band. Progressive. What did I say? Finnish thrash metal band. Well, maybe some ways also progressive. They have also keyboards, and they're kind of fun. At least they were. But nowadays it's missing that fun, because they had some funny clothing on and so on. But yeah, it's could I say, when you go to see, you know what you get, and they play the show as they played. I have seen them some other times also, and it works always. They sound good. And as a last band, yeah, and of course banging their heads and hairs, blah blah blah. Awesome thing that they had a female vocalist also on stage. So on some songs they had background singing. Plus from that, but maybe for me the main band from that day, first day, was Soen. So it was Thursday, by the way. So that's first day.